Hello everyone, welcome to the GovCon AI guy here. In this video, we'll be navigating biotech government contracts, from outlining the essential steps to securing the contracts, from identifying the opportunities to the post-award management. We're going to cover the critical elements in biotech companies that they need to understand so they can successfully navigate the complex world of government contracting. Starting with identifying contract opportunities. Obviously, you can use the main website, which is sam.gov. The grants are available on grants.gov, the agency portals for depending on the agency, and there's also the SBIR and the SCTR programs. These are also business funding programs. You would need to navigate through each one of them on their own to find these awards or the contracts, but stick to the end of the video to show you how you can find all of these in one place using AI. So to understand the contract types, so there's a fixed price, which is a set payment regardless of cost incurred. This one is ideal for well-defined biotech products, services with minimal risks. The cost reimbursement, that one covers allowable cost plus potential any fees that come along. And this one is suitable for research with uncertain outcomes. So if you're researching some sort of topic that the outcome of that is not so sure, this one would fall under cost reimbursement. Time and materials, this one pays off direct labor hours and materials, so the hours have to be documented. The purchases of the materials have also been documented. This one is mostly used for biotech consulting. Lastly is IDIQ, which is indefinite delivery quantity. These contracts provide flexibility for agencies to order biotech supplies and services as needed. So it happens as we go. So now that we understand the types of contracts, this is how we're going to prepare to bid. So first of all, we register in sam.gov, which is the award management software or website from the federal government. The next step would be obtaining a unique entity ID, and that is your business identifier or your business ID if you want to take a look at it. And then you're going to identify the NAICS codes, and these NAICS codes are going to be the classifications of the type of biotech or contracts that you will be looking for. And then lastly, documenting your past performance, what you've done in the past, compile your evidence, your white paper, the research, everything that demonstrates what you provide, whether it's a skill or it's a service, it should be documented here as well. So now that we're prepared to bid, it's time to find a contract and write a winning proposal to it. So there are two elements, which is the technical approach and the business elements. Starting with the technical approach, it clearly demonstrates in the proposal, you should clearly demonstrate scientific innovation, address specific agency needs, include preliminary data, outline methodologies. In the business out of the proposal, there will be a detailed management approach. Highlight your key personal qualifications, what makes you qualified to do this job out of everyone else. Budget, one of the most important topics, and you need to justify all of the major costs that you will be purchasing or you will be doing with the contract. Now, this is very important. A lot of companies disregard or overlook compliance and regulations. So with biotech specifically, federal acquisition regulations, that document or that resource, it's a comprehensive rulebook that governs all federal procurement process to make sure everything is equal, to make sure everything is processed the correct, right way. For the GLB or the Good Laboratory Practices, that's a standard non-clinical lab guideline. For the GMP, which is the Good Manufacturing Practices, it's basically a system that consists of production and control standards, kind of the QA of the whole process, the quality assurance. And lastly, the export controls. These are regulations for governing international sharing. If there's anything happening outside of the US or within somewhere else, there's going to be an export controls for mainly protecting sensitive biotech information and data. Now, post-award management. Actually, let's go back. So with writing a proposal, I will also show you the same tool where you can find all the proposals, all the contracts, they will be in the same place where you can also be generating a winning proposal for them. Now, post-award management, there's the contract administration, the regular reporting, the payment processing, and the subcontractor oversight. This step is kind of straightforward, but not at the same time, just because it also depends and varies based off the awarded contract. So before we get into the main tool that we will be looking at, the other resources and tools, so you can use the industry associations. There's the there's the pharma and state biotech associations offer networking and specialized training. I think they host events sometimes as well. There's the government workshops. So these are agency-sponsored training events, and they provide insights into procurement priorities. The proposal tools, we're going to look into that later. And there's also professional services, contract consultants, grant writers, legal experts with biotech contracting experience as well. So this AI tool, which I think one of the best tools out there to find and explore contracts, whether they're biotech or just general federal or state recruitments. So we head out to the search tab, and from here we can choose what kind of contract or opportunity we're looking for. So it could be search, it could be federal, state, grants, or funding as well. So with federal, let's choose federal for example. So that gets us the information from sam.gov. So with the search bar, we don't have to use a specific topic here. We don't have to choose a specific keyword. We can just look up biotech contracts and see what shows up. With the filtering, we're just going to choose active only, and we'll also do all kind of contracts, and we're going to do all the departments and agencies as well. And then we're going to start skimming through these summaries that are also generated by AI, and we'll see which one we are looking forward. So looking to apply to. So this is a pre-solicitation, so it's not really a contract yet. So I'm seeing a lot of pre-solicitations here. This one, for example, the Department of Health and Human Services, looks interesting for laboratory services. So we see here the buyer is the Department of Health. The notice type is a compliance and opposite solicitation. The office is the National Institute of Health, NIDE. And the place of performance, we have it here as well. Scrolling down, there's a long description, and we have two RFQs that we can just click on summarize, and it will give us a summary of what the attachment is. At the bottom, we can also get active opportunities, and one of the things that I like the most is I can have access to similar previously awarded contracts, and from here I can see the awarded contract and how they won and why they won. So this is our summary of the attachment. To get more information about this contract, we can also chat with it using the Ask Sam Search AI feature. And from here we can ask it, for example, to this is a summary of the scope of the work. And now it should give us a quick summary of what that looks like. It also gives us which attachment it grabbed the information from, just to make sure the resources are there and it's accurate description of what we asked it. Now we can ask it as much as we want. However, we're pretty confident that this is a good contract that we want to place a bid on, so we can go ahead and generate a proposal. The first step of generating the proposal is choosing the specific attachments you want to include in your so these ones are the ones from the opportunity, and these ones are from my business profile. So I have my capability statement, my past performance statement, and my white papers. I can also upload documents while I'm here, and then I will generate the outline. Now that the outline is generated, we can take a look at the outline and what that looks like. We can also edit each section and each writing plan, which is the prompt. Once that's edited, and we can add more pages from the title, from the section, we can change whatever we need here, but everything looks good. Let's just say that. We can go ahead and generate the proposal. Now, generating the proposal is a step that is actually requiring two steps. The first step is taking all the information from the business profile, which is something I had set up here from my company profile. And then the second step is getting all the information from the contract or the opportunity, and it's merged together to provide this proposal. So it's going to go on and on and on, and it's just going to write these proposals, and I will be notified by email once it's done writing. So we'll leave it right on its own. But there's also another feature that I would like to show. Because of the biotech kind of specific industry, a lot of things go up and missing, and there's a wide range of queries, and there's a wide range of places you would want to get and search on these procurements or opportunities for. it would be very ideal for you to set up an alert. So scheduling an alert would look like this. So it's biotech. And from here, you can select the frequency, which we're going to choose daily. And then we will do all the notices that include the pre-solicitations, the source assaults, and everything else. We'll create a new query. And now that we have an alert, we will get an email daily for the biotech awards that are being published. And with that email, I also get the deadline, and I also get the link of the opportunity. So that is it for me for our video today with biotech government contracts. If you like this video, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe and hit the like button. There are more industries that you would like me to go more in deep, like the biotech one, or if there are more any topics with AI that you want me to explore and talk about, please let me know in the comments, and happy bidding.